On Royal Princess, one of the biggest luxury cruise ships in the world,
Beautiful. Makes you wonder how they keep afloat.
it's all aboard for the start of a busy summer season cruising the Mediterranean.
Unfortunately, the trolley actually fell with other bags into the water.
For 3,500 passengers,
This is unbelievable, this is.
it's the trip of a lifetime.
You're in a real five-star luxury bubble here, really.
Upstairs, a chance to relax and celebrate.
David, you may kiss your bride.
Our policy here is never say no.
Fruit tart, chocolate.
Let's go.
While downstairs, 1,400 staff work round the clock to meet the highest standards.
That is unacceptable. $2,000 for a cruise, and that's what we give them.
And deal with the daily dramas of life aboard.
911, medical emergency.
Just a €500 million ship and 25-year-old blonde. What could possibly go wrong?
Coming up,
Good morning, passenger service desk.
it's Nico's last chance to impress the front desk team.
You just make me laugh, Nico.
Touch up!
Lauren is in charge of docking.
Stop! Whoop, whoop! Be gentle with my lines.
That is unacceptable.
And things have reached boiling point in the galley.
If that's what we come up with, then your position is in question.
.6 reducing, hold your 112.
The Royal Princess is over 300 meters long.
There's a ferry coming in just behind us.
While ships have become much bigger, the ports they're visiting haven't, making this a huge challenge for the navigation team.
About 120 meters to port.
There's always one boat that wants to creep out as you're coming in.
New bridge officer Lauren is on an intense training program before she can take the helm.
We've got about 30 meters clearance as we come down, so I'm just keeping an eye on her, making sure the bow doesn't close, because that would leave a large dent.
Today, she must safely dock the £600 million ship.
You can always tell which berth is the cruise ship berth. Find the buses, you find the berth.
The mooring lines must hold the 141,000-ton ship in place.
Okay, we start to pick up.
The tension has to be precise, or the lines could snap.
Whoop, stop, stop. Ooh. Be gentle with my lines. All done.
The ship may be safely in port, but now thousands of eager passengers are all wanting to get off one gangway at the same time.
In this line.
And with only 5 hours in port to explore the local sites, they don't have any time to waste.
It is long, but it will move very quickly once the gangway is open, okay? So they're basically sitting on the stairs, and that's not the way it works.
Emma and Timothy have been called off front desk to help manage the crowds.
Let's see how many people I offend this morning.
If you're joining the line, it's all the way down here. You have to be very firm with them. They're like little children that want to go outside. They're all very excited and they want to go and do their tours. If you've purchased a shuttle ticket, you're in the right place.
Hi, in the mini Piazza, there is a bottle that has been broken. Be careful. Don't slip, just be careful.
That's vile.
I smell like Tabasco. It's like baby poo.
The back of the line is over here, all right?
It's a wee bit crowded.
It may well be heaving with passengers downstairs, but on deck 17, it's always an oasis of calm.
They ask only for water. For sure, they will ask for champagne again.
This is the sanctuary.
Thank you very much. Just put it down on my private table.
An exclusive and expensive grown-ups only area.
The goal is to gain 20 pounds on a cruise, and we're right on course.
Doing the rounds is one of the ship's culinary specialities. 300 afternoon teas are served up daily.
Let's go.
For many of the passengers, including elite cruisers Rob and Claire Jupp, this is the highlight of the day.
Hello. Tea time.
Oh, good. Cake. Lovely.
Fruit tart, chocolate cream cake, and mocha cream puff.
A scone, please, because that's sultanas. That's 2 of my 5 a day. That's great.
The sanctuary guests have no complaints.
That's what we're presenting, rock cakes. Of course they complain.
But elsewhere, the afternoon tea hasn't gone down quite so well.
But seriously, you pay $20 for that? I would complain as well. I'd complain bitterly.
Executive Chef David is alarmed by a serious slip in standards.
Am I wrong?
And he's not going to tolerate it.
You understand?
He summoned the pastry team, headed by Ruel, to his office.
I want the scones that high, like I told you, dusted with icing sugar on the top. When I show you this, the tartlet that I made and the tartlet that we give at the moment, do we see a similarity? No. If that's what we come up with, then your position is in question. I'm not going to talk to you again, Ruel. You understand? Leave my office. I know where I stand with the chief pastry, and I will push him until I get the standard up to the level that I expect him to be.
Unless his performance radically improves, Ruel's future hangs in the balance. But one of Chef's other protégés is hoping that the scales will tip his way.
Hello. How are you? Just right down there.
Now most of the passengers have disembarked.
Have fun. Enjoy.
It's the perfect opportunity for some staff training on front desk.
Good morning, Miss Emma.
How are you feeling after yesterday?
Confident.
Galley assistant Nico has been given 3 trial shifts to see if he's got what it takes to handle this stressful job.
A lot of people think it's easy to work on the front desk. This is the main central part of the ship, like the hub. So everything goes through here. We have to know as much as we can about everything, and all of the complaints come through us. So he'll have tons to learn.
Today, he's back for his second shift.
So we're gonna start having you answer phones and stuff. Are you okay with that?
The phone lines bring all manner of requests.
Good morning, passenger service desk. This is Nico Estrella. How can I help you?
And Nico needs to be the font of all knowledge when it comes to the cruise itinerary.
Okay, wait a second, madam. Do you know what's the name of the beach?
The one is called Babuti Beach.
Booty Beach.
Babuti.
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 Babuti Beach. Wait a second, madam. Babuti. It's B-A-B-O-U-T-I. Babuti Beach, madam. Welcome, madam. Enjoy.
Perfect.
Babati.
Babati.
Timothy seems to be enjoying having Nico around.
You have like a better laugh than me. Yeah. No, people always recognize me for my laugh. They can hear me up like on deck 7 or 8. Yeah. But you, you're really good. You just make me laugh, Nico.
So, time for me to go back to the kitchen.
Okay. We'll see you soon.
Keeping your colleagues amused is one thing, but if Nico is going to make the grade, he will have to impress them a lot more next shift.
Oh dear.
There's one man on board who's certainly not impressed today.
Jesus. How the hell's that happened?
Hotel Services engineer Scott has been called to investigate a worrying leak from one of the fountains in the main passenger thoroughfare, the Piazza.
It's the epicenter of the ship. Everybody comes here for a relaxing coffee or a pastry to read a book. Yeah, just for your safety, if you could walk around.
Even when the Piazza is quiet, a wet marble floor poses a serious risk.
I'll just assist you there because the floor is wet. Just make sure you don't slip.
Thank you.
That's fine, no problem, madam. Hi, it's the HSE. We've had a bit of a leak here, flood from the Piazza fountain. Can you send a few guys up with the suction machines? Yeah, at the rush, mate, please.
The Piazza has to be back in action to host the nightly entertainment.
Disaster.
For Scott, it's a race against the clock. He needs to find the source of the leak before passengers return in their droves. Bridge officer Lauren is facing many new challenges.
Oh, right, I see it. Let's give it a go.
If she's going to take the helm of Royal Princess,
That'll do. Yes, let's see.
she has to familiarise herself with every inch of the ship. Today, it's the tender boats.
This is the first one I'm going to launch by myself. I really hope I get it right. I mean, there's a multitude of things that could go wrong with this. I mean, if one of these wires was to pop, it's going to have fairly catastrophic consequences for the lifeboat.
Are you ready? Push it.
If there is an accident, you are dealing with someone's life inside that boat, and there are 7, 8 decks up here. That's a long way to fall. Okay, lowering into the water.
There are 5 tender boats on board the ship that have to be ready to transport passengers to shore. Lauren has notched up another success. But with a ship as vast as Royal Princess, she still has a lot to learn before she takes charge in just over a week.
Set up the blender and also a container to pour the soup into.
Chef David MacDonald is already at the top of his profession and has a Michelin star to prove it.
Why would you not love being the most important guy on the ship besides the captain? In actual fact, more important than the captain. Because the captain ain't going to feed you, is he? He's just going to take you to the port.
He runs the largest and one of the busiest departments on board, providing food for 12 cafes and restaurants.
4,100 passengers at the moment, plus 1,100 crew members. It's breakfast, lunch, dinner. So it's almost 20,000 meals a day that we are responsible for here.
But today, Chef David has more urgent issues to deal with.
Can you switch running water off, please? Unbelievable. Morning. Morning.
Following complaints about afternoon tea and a dressing down for the pastry team, Chef David has come up with a plan to give section head Ruel the chance to redeem himself.
Ruel, how are you? Okay, listen to me. I've got a challenge for you. I want you to create me 3 desserts, something from Ruel, your initiative. I want flavor that's going to explode. It's got to be a wow factor. Let's go upstairs and sit upstairs for 5 minutes. Got some good ideas for you. I really think that he has got it, but he needs to be motivated a little bit. I don't want you to sit in the comfort zone and say, oh no, this is what I know. Go above and beyond. I can't say you're useless, go. You know, then I'm a failure at my own job. Let me take you out there and say, this is the man responsible for your dessert. It's a challenge for me. Thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it. Okay, look forward to seeing you. Bye-bye.
Chef has thrown down the gauntlet. Now it's over to Ruel to come up with a creation that will save his reputation.
There is another flexible pipe.
Yeah, but where's that going then?
In the Piazza, Scott has had to pull the plug on the water feature.
You can't get in. This is what I'm saying. Have you got the flashlight?
But now there's another problem.
You follow this pipe, the green one, that gets there.
The drainage pipe has become kinked, so the water has nowhere to go other than to overflow, and there's no easy way to access it.
Perhaps we could open an access here. This one, it wouldn't be difficult. Can we do it before departure? You think we're able to open it?
To make a cut now?
Yeah.
There'll be a lot of dust, but it's good now that it's quiet.
The passengers may be on holiday, but there's no rest for Scott. The Piazza hosts live entertainment every day, and formal night is just around the corner.
Come into my wee tent. When they do these ships, they don't design them from a technical point of view. It's all made to look nice. But when something does go wrong, you have to go to these lengths to fix it. Absolute nightmare. That's the one.
By evening, the Piazza is the ship's busiest area, and it can't be left a dusty, noisy eyesore. It needs fixing, and fast.
Pain in the ass, all that work for a kinked pipe.
The fountain is ready to be put back to its former glory now that Scott has fixed the faulty pipe. But Nico will have to make sure he doesn't make any mistakes this shift if he's going to get his dream job.
The keys break sometimes, so people can't get into their rooms. So you'll find that they'll come to the desk a lot and they will ask for a new key.
Every week, 1,200 key cards are reissued by passenger services.
It's gone through the name. I'm sorry. Sorry, ma'am, I'm going to get you a new.
So it's important that Nico doesn't make any mistakes when he reissues them.
Hi, how are you this morning?
I'm fine, thank you, but I must confess I've lost yet another key.
It's okay. What are you doing? You're just throwing them away?
No, I leave them in the slot machines when I lose.
I will grab it.
Are you enjoying your cruise?
Very much so, yes.
He's got it all sorted for
Here.
you.
Thank you, Nico.
Welcome,
That's very
madam.
kind. That'll be the last one.
Oh, I doubt it. Bye, have a good day. Oh, she's so cute.
Next, please.
What's that? Wrong name.
Oh, no.
And then
Is this not you?
A42. No, I'm not a man. I've got a man's name, but I'm not a man.
This is awkward.
When I print it out, it came, he's a man.
Nico's really funny. But he has no filter, like, I'm kind of worried. With passengers, I think we might run into some problems.
Thank you, Sir Timothy. Nice meeting you, and thank you, Miss Emma. Bye.
So it's back to the galley and the day job for Nico. And he has a nail-biting wait until he finds out whether his quest for a new job has been successful.
I'm ready for you, huh? Come up to the office, boss.
In the galley, it's judgment day for Ruel, who's about to present his desserts to Chef.
Come inside.
He knows this is his big chance to save his career.
Oh, I like that. Where's the others? Okay. Actually, I'm impressed. I'm impressed with what you've produced here. First and foremost, you've got a coconut mousse here, honeycomb, Florentine square. That's excellent. This one over here, the idea is great. That's very, very good, huh? I like that, and I like that style as well. Here you have brown cheesecake. I mean, the sugar works great. So are we going to eat them, or are you just going to look at them? Lovely. Wow. It's nice. I'm taken aback, actually, because I didn't expect you to come up with such good desserts. Now, just do something about the scones, please. Don't keep sending me hockey pucks for scones. They need to be like that, okay? Well, I'm very happy with that, Riel. Job well done, mate. Job well done. Absolutely. It really puts my mind at ease, and I do believe that we can work together and come up with something fantastic, which will give the guests a wow. You know, it will be a wow factor on the day, and that's what I want.
Probably fall asleep at some stage. If I start snoring, don't panic.
Okay.
After a hard day's sunbathing, Rob Jupp has come to the ship's spa for a little more relaxation.
You're in a real five-star luxury bubble here, really.
The spa fills over 500 appointments each week, offering a range of pampering treats for the weary traveller.
It's not all about the luxury that this world gives us. It's almost like a little bit like an adult Disney world where there's everything really you'd want. We don't take a moment of this world for granted, and we appreciate every last inch of it.
Down in the galley, Nico is in a spin.
I've started to have a palpitation.
He's about to find out whether he's being offered his dream job on front desk. And it falls to his boss to deliver the news.
Dear Nico, based on the requirements for this position, we regret to inform you that you were not selected. Oh, I'm so sorry. You must take the good out of it as well. And the good is that you're already climbing the ladder. In the front desk, you're already starting at the bottom of everything, and it's going to take years before you progress any further than that. And one thing I'm happy about is that you stay in my department.
I can turn the negativeness to positiveness. Life is too short to be sad.
It's a special night for Claire and Rob.
Good. It's pretty good. Handsome.
They're celebrating their 20th wedding anniversary.
Right, I just think a bit more spray.
It's also a big night for their sons, James and Henry,
You ready to pour that champagne into that glass? Just don't fall into them.
who'll be joining in a ship tradition for the very first time.
How many glasses in the pyramid tonight?
There are 640.
Tonight's showstopper is the Champagne Waterfall. It's a landmark occasion on board and has been a cruising tradition for many years.
Now, Generosa is going to do the honors.
It started life on the long North Atlantic crossings, but sometimes ended in disaster due to choppy seas. Thankfully, the passengers on board Royal Princess are being treated to kinder weather.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
There's always something new. We've never done that with the boys before, so it was a wow moment.
You can never get bored of these moments, can you?
Let's go. Get it inside.
As the ship sails into Kotor in Montenegro, down in the galley, it's also full steam ahead.
Wait, I give you extra sauce.
The team must produce a range of specialty dining experiences, from themed dinners
Wipe the finger marks off the plates, please.
to live cooking demonstrations.
And then you simply transfer the pasta over to the plate. Thank you so much.
It takes 300 staff from over 40 countries to make this happen. Getting enough staff to produce these events falls to executive chef David. But today, he's facing a crisis.
Being 17 people short is devastating to us in the galley. We don't have the manpower in specialised areas like butchery and pastry. It is impacting the operation. So we have no replacement.
It's causing major disruptions for David and right-hand man Sandesh.
We're the ones who are faced with the issues, mate. We've got to find a solution. I can't sit here and say, you know what, it's not my problem.
Yeah, I get you.
If they don't get more staff at the next port, then Chef's Table, the most popular and expensive dining event, will have to be cancelled.
Oh, it irritates me, it frustrates me. I don't know what to do. That's impossible, mate.
Hi there.
Would you check to see about my wallet?
For lost and found?
Yes, because I have no money.
No problem.
In passenger services, front desk agent Timothy is also dealing with a crisis.
I have no phone, no driver's license, no money. Can you help? I'm in a terrible position.
Sandy from Florida lost her wallet ashore, so Timothy's helping her with a cash advance.
What's going on? Why are you losing things?
Because I'm celebrating my 70th birthday.
Oh, happy birthday. That's awesome.
That turned out very good, isn't it?
Yeah, no,
Losing my
maybe
wallet.
not so much.
I'm poor.
Well, you know what? You'll be saving a lot.
Yeah, well,
right?
I can't shop no more.
Exactly.
I can't shop till I'm
So
dry.
that might be better for you.
Yeah.
Bloody breezy, isn't it?
Up on deck 17, hotel services engineer Scott is also working to make sure passengers are okay.
I'm supposed to be in the Med. Feels like I'm in England.
An accident has caused a potential hazard to passengers, and he's been drafted in to fix it.
There's actually a passenger down there on the balcony. That's my main worry, all them cabins down there. Make sure your tools don't fly over the side either.
A glass safety panel has been shattered, and left unchecked, it could fall and injure passengers on their balconies below.
We've got to be really careful what we do here. Stay here, mate, and then I'm gonna go down. Is there any way we could advise them to stay inside? Would you mind informing them?
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
Unable to change the panel in the strong winds, Scott's had a brainwave.
All right, lads. Do you have any of the sticky plastic? No, no, no. The sticky one, the one that you wrap everything up in. Is that sticky? That's just like cling film, innit? Is there any of that sticky plastic?
The pipe wrap?
It's like a plastic in a roll. And then...
we don't have it here.
With passenger safety at stake, Scott must find a solution urgently.
How can we not have sticky plastic? If we don't have any, we'll have to remove it. Can't leave it like that.
Don't worry about brakes on it yet.
No.
Also used to working in hazardous conditions are married magicians Johnny and Trisha.
It is nerve-wracking because we could get injured, we could get hurt.
To pull in the crowds, they want to perform one of Houdini's most famous illusions. But it's a dangerous trick.
Are you doing it?
I'm getting it tight.
Starting with Trish in a plastic bag locked in a box, the couple must then swap places in just seconds. It's not one to try at home.
Wait.
Yeah? Is it hot in there?
Yeah. I mean, it's not that bad now because the lid's off.
I think there's a bit of air in there.
Yeah, a little bit.
There's a danger of suffocation. And to add to the challenge, Johnny will be tying his wife up in solid steel chains.
He enjoys this part too much.
Wait. I mean, I ain't done it super tight, but...
It's tight enough.
Right. So imagine...
Yeah.
I'll tighten it. I'll not tie it, I'll just tighten it.
No, this ain't gonna work.
Right.
No.
Why?
I know it for a fact.
1, 2.
No way, Jose. Right, Johnny, can you let me out? Because I'm having a hard time breathing now.
If Trish can't even get out of the bag, the trick could be a non-starter. Out on deck, engineer Scott is also facing tough working conditions as high winds hit the Adriatic coast.
I wish I had a wingsuit, just take off. The front first. Put it vertical.
With the last precious rolls of sticky-back plastic safely in his possession...
We'll get another one in.
One more.
Scott and his team must ensure the shattered panel is secured overnight.
Top work, that. Top graft. I'll tell you what, pinch that as well. Put it in the workshop. Can't have enough sticky plastic. It's like an original Banksy.
But Scott's masterpiece can't stay like this for long. It must be replaced as soon as they reach the sheltered waters of Kotor.
.4 knots. Gap still clear.
Whilst passengers soak up views of Montenegro, it's nothing new for seasoned cruisers Brian and Pat, who are on their 4th visit.
We often say it between us, do they know who we are? But they don't know and they don't care.
The Morels from Essex are currently the most well-travelled passengers on board and are part of an exclusive group known as Elite Passengers.
There are lots of competitive elite members and we all take it seriously. Every single one of us, although we don't like to admit it, but we do. Yeah, it's fiercely competitive.
Everyone wants to be number one.
In a few days, the Most Travelled Passenger Award will be announced at the Captain's Circle event, and they're desperate to retain their crown.
Yeah. We are used to being at the top end, yes, and we like it there, yeah. Our steward salutes us when we come out the door now. It does create a bit of snobbery. We love it. We, in fact, bring it on.
But the reigning champions might have competition.
Fattening but good.
70-year-old Sandy is also attending the invitation-only event.
That peanut butter cup over there they have, oh my gosh, that's so good. I could eat 2 of them, but I don't. I got willpower, I guess, after going on so many cruises.
Sandy is a frequent cruiser, and this is her third Mediterranean cruise. But it doesn't stop there.
I've been cruising probably over 25 years. I've been on over 100 cruises, and I love it. And I still go on at least 4 or 5 a year, anytime I can.
For Singleton Sandy, cruising is more than just a holiday.
And I love cruises because it's the only way I get pampered. Nobody else will pamper me. And you don't have a husband or boyfriend that will pamper you like the cruise line. Here I don't have to do nothing. Why wouldn't a woman love something like this?
But first, Sandy faces an anxious wait to see who will win most travelled passenger. Today, Royal Princess is anchored in Kotor, the best preserved medieval town in Montenegro. While passengers head to shore, new bridge officer Lauren is facing one final hurdle before she can be signed off to take charge by the captain.
Oh, look at all this. Wow, it's a bit of a mess, eh?
She must learn to drive the ship's tender boats, which are bigger, faster, and more powerful than anything she's handled before.
What does all of this do?
I just want to switch everything.
Clear all around, let's go.
Let's get out of it.
Overseeing Lauren's driving lesson is deckhand William, who's taking the helm whilst passengers are dropped to shore.
You've certainly got the idea of pressure when you've got possibly 200 people watching you.
There you go. That's it. Are we alongside?
Yep, your stern's nicely tucked in there, mate.
With everyone safely disembarked, Lauren jumps into the driving seat. But she's a little rusty.
I literally haven't driven a tender in, like, I can't remember.
What? Well, best of luck.
I know.
Back on the ship,
there's wasps all over it.
Ex-Navy hardman Scott grabs his chance to fix the glass panel.
There's another one there, look.
But it looks like something else got there first.
I don't like wasps. Bumblebees I don't mind, but wasps, can't be doing with them. Oh, you bugger. Don't tighten it up too much, Anatoly. Job's a good one. Complete.
Go the other side of that buoy.
Yeah.
Otherwise we'll be stuck there for ages.
Back in Kotor Bay, Lauren is having her first driving lesson in the ship's tender boats. With her colleagues watching from afar, the pressure is on.
How are you finding it so far?
It's like having a new toy to play with, yeah, definitely, but it's
quite an expensive toy. When you're getting close, get down to 3 knots.
Yeah.
Then once you start operating the engine astern, the power drop, the speed drops away quite rapidly, yeah.
That guy is ruining my approach. I can't do it. Please move out the way, little white boat.
Tender control, tender 15.
Right.
Yeah, is there any possibility you can ask that shore side tender to move back a bit?
Yeah, let me see.
Yeah, he's moving him out the way.
Yeah.
Should be fine now. Engine's to neutral. There you go. More bow thruster, bring the bow in.
The tender she's driving is worth over £300,000, and with one wrong manoeuvre, she could collide with the £520 million ship.
And a little burst with the starboard engine astern. There we go. It's stern line on.
Job done.
That's it. Perfect.
Lauren has managed to parallel park the tender. If the captain deems her ready, the next vessel she'll be driving is the cruise ship. As the tender boats return, Chef is anxiously awaiting new staff to join him in the ship's understaffed galley. He's expecting new joiners from the Philippines and India, but will there be enough to ensure a fully staffed kitchen?
Hello, welcome on board. I will need your passport, your contract.
How are you? Where are you from? India, no? Yeah. You're a pastry commis. Yes. All chefs. Very good, huh? Well, I'm very happy that you're on board, huh? Because we've been short of crew.
In total, he's received 6 new chefs today, meaning he can go ahead with the sold-out Chef's Table event.
It's a huge relief for us. I'm ready to crack on, so is the team. we're back, firing on almost all cylinders.
Guests will pay almost £100 each to sample David's 6-course extravaganza.
I'm putting my reputation on the line, and it's all about me tonight, so I'm going to showcase me.
What on earth was that?
And Chef isn't the only one attempting to showcase his
My
skills.
foot slipped off the edge. I nearly headbutted the top of the thing. Yeah, it's dark.
After a disastrous first rehearsal with Trisha unable to escape the bag, she and Johnny are having a final attempt at their dangerous new illusion.
We nearly killed each other last night. Like, literally.
We almost quit. I was like, I'm not doing this no more. I can't do it.
You all right?
Yeah.
You all right?
Go, Sam. Did we do it? Trish, I'll put lids on. Get out.
I like leaving him in there. Get out like I normally do.
I'm trying. I can't get out, can I? I'm stuck in the bag.
It's an encouraging start, but all too soon the pair will have to perform the new illusion perfectly in front of 800 guests.
Watch. Ah, crap.
You all right in there?
I got a headache a minute. I just smashed my head. Like proper dizzy. Hey, I really banged my head then. Still don't feel right.
At this point, we're never doing this illusion, are we?
They haven't got long to perfect the trick, and if they can't crack it, they may have to drop it.
It's going to take a lot of practice. We're going to have to do this thing at least 100 times, over and over again with no problems, before we'll even attempt to put it on the stage.
Oh my God, I've had so much gold on my shoulders in my life.
It's the moment of truth for new bridge officer Lauren, who shares a cabin with engineer husband Mike. She's been called for a meeting with the captain to discuss her future.
Don't mess it up.
Thanks, darling. See you later.
See you later.
After 3 weeks of intense learning, today Lauren finds out whether she's done enough to step up into the new role.
How are you? Good.
Good, please take a seat.
Thank you.
So this is your first contract as second officer?
Yes.
And
I'm just getting used to the ship. She's huge. My last ship was essentially a baby, quite a jump.
yeah. Have you any other kind of ship experience?
I've got a fair amount of experience of working with lifeboats. I did a bit of work on the side of the lifeboats.
Right.
And then I was a sea cadet. It's in the blood. This was all I was ever going to do.
Well, the staff captain and senior first have signed off on your knowledge of the bridge.
Thank you.
Most important thing as senior officer of a watch is to call me if at any time you're in any doubt whatsoever.
I'll definitely be phoning fairly rapidly if I need anything. You're not going to like me by the end of this contract.
Back in her cabin, the gravity of the job ahead is beginning to sink in.
This is the end of a very long period of studying and understudying other second officers, and the chance to have my own watch, run it the way that I'd quite like it to be run, and prove that I can keep the ship safe, I can hold the charge, and I can do the job. I can be a senior watchkeeper. I got this.
One Wolf Clicquot, and then there is 2 bottles of wine, so we put on the stage.
As night falls, hostess Barbara is preparing an exclusive soiree for elite and platinum passengers who have cruised for more than 50 days.
It's pistols at dawn, isn't it, Brian? Yeah.
Guests are anxious to discover who has won the coveted prize of most travelled passenger.
Will it be all right undone?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes. It is a big deal because especially it's a formal night and the captain will be here. So they like to come to see who is the #1.
Oh, right.
The Morels from Essex have held the crown for the last 3 weeks. If they win tonight, it would be a personal best.
Here for the Morels.
But with new joiners from all over the world, tonight could be the end of their reign at the top. They're not the only ones out to impress.
It's kind of nice. They give you drinks and you get to personally meet the captain if you like. And I bought this outfit for the captain.
Someone comes on next week with more, that's that.
And if we find out who it is, we kill him.
I'm going to hit you. Shut up. Evening.
Keep moving like this.
I know, isn't it dreadful?
There may be rivals to their crown, but Pat and Brian like to keep relations civil.
We're talking to these nice people who are number 2.
Are you ready for the number 1? Yes. Come on, say yes. Yes. Good. They are from England with 975 days at sea. Please welcome to the stage Mr. and Mrs. Morel.
The Morels have beaten off stiff competition to win the prestigious title of Most Travelled Passengers.
We're celebrities.
Wow.
And all we've done is come on cruise and enjoyed ourselves.
Yes.
Yes.
Hey. Beef Clucco, that's the most expensive one.
The lobster's cooked too much, huh? You see how it's pulled together like that? It's too long in the oven, huh?
Now fully staffed and after 8 hours of preparation,
Okay.
Chef David is finally ready to present his 6-course private dining experience.
All right, you ready? Have a fantastic evening. Thank you very much. Good night. Welcome. Welcome.
Next time, the apes are running riot in Gibraltar.
Right, so the monkey savaged you.
Lauren finally gets behind the wheel as she drives the ship away from Mykonos.
It's definitely daunting when you're handed over this much ship and told to get on with it.
One couple's bag goes for an unwelcome dip in the ocean.
If it was my bag, I would go crazy bananas.
And tensions run high as the Hawleys struggle to pull off their dangerous new illusion.
I didn't know what you were saying. I couldn't hear you. So you doing that distracted me more. If you'd have just let...
Bam.